It's time for the stream to start. Ow, bitch!
What's up? What's going on, my friends? We're gonna, oh, you know what? Hold on, I got a different setup for this. Hold on. Bam. Okay. There we go. You should still be able to hear me properly, but I'm just down here because we're gonna talk about some of this Lorcana stuff. So I've actually got it set up with some of them Lorcana images to take a look at, because a bunch more information came out about it today. And I figured, you know what? I'm curious, so I took a look. And since I took a look at all this stuff, I made a bunch of notes anyways, and I figured we would talk about what's going on, about what they're doing, and like whether this stands a chance. Is this going to be a winner in the land of TCGs? Because I got to say, I've been playing TCGs since the beginning of TCGs, all the way back in like the early to mid 90s when the whole genre was birthed. And I've watched a million flare out like dying suns, but not with that intensity because they were never as gigantic as a sun. More just like sputtering into non-existence, if they even existed. So many card games never even existed. Like people don't even know what they are. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I got to share the live stream link first in the Discord because I forget to do this otherwise, and I almost did. So we'll do that first, and then we'll do our hello friendly hello romper room stuff where I say all your names and it makes you feel all good and special. That's because you were here in time for the stream, so that's what you get. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. The formalities have been observed in that regard, and now the grand helloification will commence. Let me take a look at who's in the chat and have a little sip of my refreshing beverage to start out. Okay, so hello, Gossett, Kensuke, Moogle, Storm, Error, Andy, Yamagoro, Joshua, Hampton, Sandro, Merfolk Bear, Al, Kenny, CPAC, Eng, Carrie, and Speedwagon. Those are the individuals who have typed things into the chat at the beginning of the stream. Hello to any lurkers who are just hanging out in the background all buttered up, just going, hey, can we talk about some Lorcana? I've buttered my body sufficiently. You just rub yourself along the walls, enjoying your frictionless existence, and we will discuss some Lorcana. What up, Hopkins? James P. Oh, with the membership message. I'm special, like the guy getting his hand stuck in the Pringles can. How is that even possible? How is that literally possible? I don't know, man. I don't know. So, Disney Lorcana. New card game they got coming down the pipe. Coming down the pike. Either is an expression that people use. I'm more used to the pike one, but whatever. That doesn't matter. Regardless, 12 card booster packs. That's what they're doing with these ones. You get like a foil and then two either rares, super rares, or legendaries. I mean, with so many levels of rarity, who knows what any of that means overall. So, I think they're just trying to be like, yo, we looked at Magic. How do we make our stuff have more zazzle than Magic? So we got a booster box and some booster packs to look at and stuff. Wait, is it really quiet? All right, hold on. Whoop. How about now? Is that better? Is that better? Maybe a bit more. How about now? How's about now? I did make some changes for a recording that I was doing earlier. And then I guess the mic settings transferred over to this new setup that I made today as well. All right. There you go. The people who were saying it was good already are happy, and the people who were saying it wasn't good are saying it's better. So we got it for everybody. The people who are saying it's fine probably just have better like sound gear. They're the sound elitists going, peasants, get yourself better sound gear. And the people like, yo, I'm listening to this on dollar store headphones that have been dragging out the side of my car because I accidentally left them hanging out my car while I was driving around. So I need him to turn up the volume so I can hear his voice. I can't get turgid without the sound of his voice.
Hello now. Can you hear me now? Is that good? Is this what you wanted? You sleazers.
Aganza, what is it? Another TCG? It sure is, buddy. What up, dude? Is it the magic killer? Might have the right ingredients. Who knows, though? That's a big task. Is it a task that can actually even be accomplished? Who knows? Ultimately, I don't know, man. You got these booster boxes. You get these booster packs. I dig the Mickey Mouse, the old school one with the scissors. That's pretty sweet, man. So you got the different booster packs that they got going on. Speedwagon, plot twist, Mickey Mouse will show up in March of the Machines to Thanos snap Elishnorn. Why would Disney let this new come on, Speedwagon. That's the complete opposite of what will happen. There will be like zero crossover. None of it. Says it's for 8-year-old plus. Easy. Yeah, there you go. Hampton's thinking I'm gonna get easy wins beating up 8-year-olds. They are aiming. What did I write down here? When it comes to the game, they want it to be welcoming with a lower confrontation level than Magic, so it appeals to more people. So yeah, they want a watered down, not as harsh and intense version of Magic for kiddies to be able to play. Not a surprise, right? You think Disney's not interested in going, we're going to make a technically better game than you, and it's going to steal your customer base. They're like, we don't care as much about your customer base as just growing a huge customer base that has nothing to do with you. We already have a ton of Disney customers who are going to buy this stuff just because of the properties that are on it, right? So, what else do we got? We got, this is just like a different packaging for this stuff. It's called the first chapter, by the way, the first set that they're doing. And then they got some starter decks. They got some starter deck kind of things going on. There's going to be 3 different ones, and they're based on 2 color combinations. So the game uses, they call them, inks. They call them inks. So there's 6 different inks, 6 different colors, like in Magic, but, Magic has 5. Amber and Amethyst, Emerald and Ruby, Steel and Sapphire. And there's 3 different decks. They're going to be 2 colors each. Each of them comes with the deck and a 12-card booster pack. So you get that. They also got, here's another view of them so you can see the different versions. You can be Cruella. I don't know, is that Pocahontas over there, I'm guessing? And then, there's a mix, right? You got Mickey and Pocahontas. You've got Aladdin and Cruella. And then you've got, is that Snow White? She's got a crown on. Who is that? Who is that princess? And then the Lion King, Simba. Disney fans kind of scary. They're rabid. There are rabid Disney fans, man. There definitely are. So then they've got, this is the gift set. So what's in the gift set? Gift set has 4 booster packs, 2 oversized foils, and it's based on Mulan and Hades. Yeah, all right. And what else? They've got this is the Illumineers Trove. This is like the bundle for Magic. It's got 8 boosters, 2 deck boxes, a player's guide, and I think some other things as well. So they're going to put out like 4 sets a year. They're going to have playmats and sleeves and binders, deck boxes, all that stuff. LGSs get it mid-August. And then at the beginning of September, that's when they'll put it into retail stores as well. So it's going to have like 200 different cards or more. It seems like a decent start off, Like they got an all right starting lineup overall. And then they also put out some promotional like images of the different characters that you see on those decks, right? And the artwork looks nice. I think that, is that Snow White? Did they give her like ice powers? That's not the Frozen chick. Right? So I feel like that's Sleeping Beauty? No, I don't know. Maybe. All right. Well, there's Elsa right there. They had some cards. These are from before. These got put out a while ago. So you got Elsa, Captain Hook, Maleficent, Mickey Mouse, Robin Hood, Cruella de Vil, Stitch. All right. Yeah, so these are all the different products. And then overall, basically, looking at it, I mean, this seems like a pretty good way to milk what Wizards has already figured out. FC Slay, you're right. It has been a long time. What's up, buddy? So, yeah, the overall vibe that I get from this is they're going to put out 4 sets a year. They plan to stick around for years. They're not trying to directly exactly compete with Magic, but there's definitely going to be some overlap. And because there's already so many Disney fans, like you've got an Aladdin deck, right? There are Aladdin movies and Aladdin shows and stuff like that. When it comes to Planeswalkers and other characters for their decks, Wizards doesn't have that. They don't have the pull. Like, yes, there is some lore behind Magic for sure, but it's getting more and more shallow. Disney has so much to draw on for all of these different characters. So that gives them a big leg up. Basically, they can leverage Magic's game systems and go, how do we build on that? And then they can also turn around and go, same deal as Pokemon. We can sell our game to people who aren't even really going to play it just because they want to collect the cards in it. So it's a good position to be in. Disney has a ton of properties to draw on and like the money to stick around. So will it? I don't know. It's pretty hard for a TCG to actually get dug in, but Disney has a lot of ingredients for success. I will say that. So it's going to be curious to see overall what the response to this is going to be, but it looks like it's going to be fun. I'm interested in checking it out, but I have no idea long term if it'll be able to stick around. If the thing is, does Disney even want it to stick around, or are they like, yo, how many years can we milk a game like Magic and then just dump it, right, and just move along? Thoth, I mean, Disney is, I assume the entire thing is built on greed to start with, right? Like, Disney is the heartless corporation. You can't even be like, yo, Magic the Gathering started out like small and pure with Richard Garfield and then eventually became the evil, dark-hearted, full-on corporate stuff. That's Disney already, dude. Disney is already, like, Disney is one of the emblems, I would say, of that exact sort of soulless milking of products and not giving a crap about your customer in the slightest, yo. I think that's the deal. Disney's just like, yo, how do we milk more money out of our customers? Well, I don't know if you guys heard, but the people who play Magic the Gathering are dum-dums with tons of money, and these card game goofs will throw tons of money at cardboard. And it's like, they're all over there, Disney going, say what? And it's like, yeah, look at the price of these Magic cards. Wizards of the Coast is literally selling people singles on the secondary market now for like $40 for like 4 cards. $40 for a card with 4 tokens. It's like, for real? They're just selling them like 4 cardboard? How are they doing that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get that money. There's so much money. If you can milk the card game market, there's so much money in it. Why do you think people keep trying to get into it? It's a gold mine. You print money. That's what it is. The first couple cards that actually got released for this through a con or something like that, they went on eBay for insano prices. Insane prices, man. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, I'm curious to see how it will shake out. Ultimately, it's impossible to know for sure, but yeah, feels like Disney has the right ingredients to give it a go. They swiped a bunch from Magic. Magic can't do nothing about it. I don't know what their gameplay is going to be like, but I assume it will be improved on Magic. Lots of games have been able to do that. For example, Force of Will is straight up better than Magic because all the lands are separated into a different deck. You never have to worry about the game just randomly hosing you. One of the biggest problems with Magic is land screw or land flood variance. Variance is fun in Magic. That's part of the point. But land screw, land flood is awful. And that's baked into the game. They can't get rid of that. But other games don't have to be saddled with it. So they can literally just go, let's get rid of the garbage parts of Magic. Let's make it simpler and more accessible, right? And people may go, watered down Magic. I got news for you. By today's standards, the original Magic was watered down Magic. There may have been a few complex cards, but the majority of beginning Magic cards were really simple. They were filled with rules text because they explained that you had to give your opponent's cards back to them and stuff. Like wild things like you don't own your opponent's cards, hand them back at the end of the game. Every day, when do you open the Lorcana pack? You gotta wait until it comes out in August, bro. In August. Thoth, yeah, you know what, buddy? I'm mostly uninterested in most TCGs that come along. There are some here or there that have caught my eye a bit, but most of the time, I'm disinterested. Lorcana is an exception. I am actually thinking, you know what? Maybe it'd be fun. I don't like games to be too simple, because then it's just there's nothing to it. You get too basic, what's the point? But if it's fun, ultimately that's the biggest measure. I've played a bunch of card games over the years, and some of them you can just grab a little and dabble. You don't have to go all the way in and go crazy. They're making a physical version of Inscription? Right on. Inscription was a fun game, man. I like that. It was a really cool concept. You can tell it's like it's made by somebody who's straight up knows how card games operate and everything. It's got some really, really great concepts in there. A lot of fun, a lot of flavor. No Disney Secret Lair? Yeah, that won't be happening, right? Why would they give any of their properties to Wizards of the Coast? That means also no Marvel or anything like that. Disney has a gigantic umbrella with many things under it. So, yeah, competing with them is not great. But Magic does have King of the Hill position, so there is that. What do I think about all the art variants for Phyrexia? I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter, really? They're making all these art variants. It's like, it's more options. You got different options to pick for art. I liked Fallen Empires when they had 4 different artworks. So, I mean, I guess if you're a completionist, it can be pretty annoying, but it certainly helps to push the price down on the originals. If Wizards wants to spend money making 7 different artworks for something, they can knock themselves out. I'll pick the one I like the most for my cube. Goes, Lorcana's not for you. Hey, fair enough, it's not going to be for everybody, but it will be for some people, bro. Star Wars, you needed rare. So I never liked the Star Wars game because the whole, like, you got to mill your opponent's entire deck. I played one game of Star Wars, the card game, back in like the 90s and said, yeah, I'm never playing this. This is terrible. This is terrible. That game was dumb and slow. And like every card they were like, here's an idea for cards. Why don't we like start the movie, right? Put on a Star Wars movie and then click pause after literally everything that happens or everything that's said. Did somebody say a sentence? Make that a card. Like it was just so terrible. Just terrible. The princess was Cinderella. Oh, okay. Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. GL, you're going to buy a box of Lorcana to sit on it for years and watch the value go up? Well, you play a dangerous game. Like, sitting on boxes of card games doesn't usually lead to riches. Magic has deluded people. You gotta remember that, right? You can be like, yeah, I got a box of Lorcana. I'm watching it go up in value. Hey, everyone, stop playing Lorcana. What's my box worth? $20 in the dead CCC. In the dead seas. In the dead CCC. How many C's am I gonna whatever. In the dead TCG group. There we go. That worked. Good God. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a seizure, guys. That wasn't Pocahontas either. It was Mona. Well, I don't know who that is. That's not Pocahontas? All right. What do I know, man? What do I know? Hey, Tim, how about instead of me saying it 5 times fast, hold on. Let me just switch this here. How about instead of that, you chug my sack? How about that? How about you CCC my ball sack descending upon your eyes? How about that? How about that? Now, back to Pocahontas. Raze, that's a very fucking personal question. That's a very personal question. All right? All right? I don't need this shit. I'm like, oh, sorry that I don't know all the, I don't spend my time beating off to whatever this is that you guys spend your time to. Wait, is this an adult now? I don't even know. I thought this was an adult Pocahontas. And now you're telling me some chick named Mona. Who the fuck is Mona? Right? Who's that? Who's that? It's from some stupid movie that doesn't matter, right? That's my guess. Listen, I'm old and I'm bitter and I don't care anymore. And Hampton, if you think I give a damn about how Pocahontas' name is pronounced here, her fucking reincarnation, whoever this wacky with a fucking pizza, who is this? Who is this? The Disney pizza hero? She's got a big old paddle. She's coming down to the local pizza place and she's gonna fucking get the pizza out of the oven for you, bro. I'm sure it's really good. I'm sure it is. I feel inspired just fucking looking at her hair, blowing in the wind with her big old pizza paddle, ready to get the pizza out of the oven, bro. Somebody's got to do it, right? Jack Pags, PSA sent your cards to the wrong address. Well, I guess you should pack it up, Jack, right? I guess public service announcement, PSA, you shouldn't have done that. He's coming in here. I want solace. They sent my stuff to the wrong place. That's because all the gods hate you, Jack. And that's that you sent the cards to get graded, but your life was graded an F. And so they were sent elsewhere. Do stuff, you paint huffing Magoo. Disney isn't anime, you fucking Jangus. What the fuck? You watch anime all the time, so you must know who fucking Mona is. You must know who this bitch Mona is. Disney makes stupid little fucking kid goddamn like cartoon movies, not animes. You fungus licker. Come on, man. Come the fuck on. Fucking don't know who Mona is. I don't give a shit. You guys think I have fucking kids or spend my time doing worthless shit? No, I don't. That's on you. That's on you. You're going to bet Pocahontas won't be in Lorcana? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Not subscribed to the Disney. Even if I was. Like, if I'm, like, dude, if I'm subscribed to, let's say, like, fucking Amazon Prime or something. Right? Whatever it is. I'm going to watch fucking adult shows. I don't care about watching fucking kids' cartoons. Anime is made for fucking adults. There's a whole bunch of shit that's for adults. It's not like fucking cartoons. If you want to watch that shit, that's fine. I like some cartoons, but I'm not interested in ones I don't already know. I don't give a shit about any new kids' cartoons. I'm in my mid fucking 40s. I don't need to give a flying fuck about this shit, all right? I'm just talking about a fucking card game. Just a stupid fucking card game. I don't want to watch any dumbass little fucking game. Oh, it's so fucking heartwarming. I don't give a fuck. My heart doesn't need to be warmed. It's dead. It's dead. Okay? I want to be genuinely entertained. Not watch some stupid fucking kid shit. You watch it. You do it with your time. It's not for kids. Bullshit. Bullshit, it's not for kids. I fucking guarantee it's for kids. That's what Disney makes. Look at it. This isn't for kids. This isn't for kids. Holy shit. How do you have so much gasoline your brain cells don't work enough that you say this is this fucking shit? How? I'm not watching fucking Mona. None of it. None of it. Phyrexian Mulan. There's no math. Gerard, that's not happening either. That's not happening. Watch any good anime lately? Yes, actually, Moogle, I have. We've been watching some fun stuff. We're watching one now about a dude who's a spy, and he's been given a mission that he's got to infiltrate a particular school where he needs to get like a kid and a wife, but then somehow the kid that he get has psychic power. It's absurd. Admittedly, it's absurd. It's absurd. But I'll tell you what, it's not. It's not fucking kids. It's not Mona. All right? A heated blanket. Al, I'm down for that. Grimnir, you like the smell of gasoline? You know what, bro? I did when I was a kid, man. I didn't realize it, but like when we drove by the gas station when I was a little kid, and I remember I always was like, I love the smell of gasoline. And like as an adult, I recognize, I'm like, yo, gas smells wicked and vile. Why did I like it as a kid? And then I went, holy shit, little Mike was a fiend. He's just like huffing, like, I like the smell of gasoline. No, you don't. You like being high on fumes, you little fuck, you know? Like, so that's gotta be what it is. Because gasoline is rank, bro. It's rank. I must have been getting cooked off of gasoline fumes or something. And I'm like, I love that smell. Every day. Oh, you know what? Sorry, buddy. I missed your membership message. Thank you for pointing that out. What's the best Disney princess to complete? I mean, bro, out of my deep knowledge of Disney, let me think about this. Which is the best one to complete? I'd say, like, I mean, you've got Ariel, the Merfolk one, right? And then I'm going to go with the one I know the most about. And that's Mona. I would say I would complete Mona because she is the most well-rounded and famous of the Disney princesses. And so it would be super demoralizing if Mona, of all of the ones, like if Mona with her pizza paddle was Phyrexified and there was like tentacles coming out of her head. Oh no, and they're like, not Mona. Oh, I loved Mona. It was for adults. Mona's for adults. 100% for adults. So yeah, I say it's Mona, bro. What up, Chaos? How we feeling about all we won? Elish Norn ain't got nothing on my girl Mona the pizza paddler. She's going to go down there. She's going to paddle that pizza. She's going to flip Phyrexia into the pizza oven. She's going to cook it up and do a nice pizza pie. You get a paddled, you fucks. My Mona's got a first name. It's Slap Your Stupid Mom. My Mona's got a second name. It's Suck My Fucking Dong. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bringing greasy pizza, new meaning. Yes, Moogle. That's it. You're getting into it. Fowler says the best Disney princess to complete is the Xenomorph Queen. What? Oh, he's delving into some other. Fowler, I don't know. Mona with the pizza paddle. Well, bam, bro. Flattening skulls. Hey, Speedwagon says the most practical choice would be the princess from Brave, in my opinion, because she killed bears using nothing but her hands. Oh, Speedwagon's coming in with like a legitimate answer. But let me ask you a question, Speedwagon. This bitch from Brave, does she have a pizza paddle? Right? Also, you're Lord of the Board. That was a good membership message conversation initiator. I gotta say, well done. Well played. Well played. I'm glad that, like, right at the beginning of the stream, it just says, "Awoo, bitch." Because that way nobody's like, "I like Disney, Daddy. Let's go watch a YouTube video about Disney." And then you just come to this stream and like, smack this whore in the mouth with a pizza paddle, you know? Y'all know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you know what? Elsa, right? That little blonde bitch with the ice magic. That'd be a solid one, right? I don't know, though. Like, Mona paddle... Pizza paddle Mona. She gonna flip the pizza out the oven for y'all. Oh yeah, look at Aladdin. Yeah, yo, you ever want a fucking junk shot of Aladdin, man? Like, what if I just get down like right here and I'm all like, a whole new world, like, oh, a bright new shining point of view. What do you guys think? Huh? Hello! Let me ride your magic orbit. Hold on. Can I be Aladdin? Can I do this? Hold on. That doesn't work very well. All right. Oh, no! Oh, well. Chaos reigns. Everything changes eventually and falls into dust. All right. There we go. There we go. Moogle, your eyes blasted shut? Sounds like blasted open, more like it, bro. Sounds like blasted wide open. What up, Dick Forrest? Yo, what you know about Disney paddle princesses, son? Who's the best pizza paddle princess in Disney? Right? It's fucking Mona. Am I right, bro? You're another old dude like me who's totally into Disney movie for kids and totally knows who Mona is, right? This guy probably does know who Mona is. Bet you Carly knows. Probably. Oh, well, I don't care. I don't need to know this shit. Those kids are still watching with a look of horror. Well, that is not my problem. I'm not liable for that. You're on your phone, can't hardly see my face. I'm so small. I'm so tiny. But don't worry, you can see Aladdin. That's all you need to see. Hampton, I'm going to make you wake up your wife. You're laughing so loud. He's sitting in the bed. Like his wife's sleeping. And he's literally in the bed beside her like this. With like the phone. And he's just like got the headphones. And he's just laughing like a fiend. It's like, bro, get out of the bed. Get out of the bed. Get out of that damn bed, son. That's very close to the situation. Tisk. Leave the fucking room, man. There's other rooms to go to. Raise. Did I teabag a lot? What? I don't have legs. You've got it completely reversed. What are you talking about? He would be the one teabagging me. Because look, see his junk shot. He's got that, like, thrust pose, bro. Like, he's just begging you to draw a dong in there. I can't teabag him. He's the one with legs. What happened? You asked me if I was high earlier. Were you asking yourself? Was that you asking yourself? What are you doing? If you're spending all this money on drugs, you owe me some. You owe me money now. That's it. You know, if you're gonna be this high and incomprehensible, I deserve drug money too. That's only logical and fair. Knock that shit off. Thoth, oh yeah, it's gonna turn, yep. It's Halo first person shooter. Plaid, I don't even know what you're talking about. Some old movie? Rays, oh I know. Oh, I know you are. It's very clear. It is crystal clear. That's right, Hampton. I want prescription drugs. I want to get high on T3s and get a hooker to kick me in the fucking dick. God, can you imagine? Oh man, there's people who are into nonsense. Like, yeah, hit me in the junk. No, man, are you kidding me? Tiniest little flick is a nightmare. You catch your ball bag in your zipper or something, you want to die. You want to die. Kicked in the junk. What's a T3? Oh, it's a high-level painkiller. It's like, not like super high level, but like pretty strong. Pretty strong. You know, you got to have a prescription to get them and stuff, so. Do I think the artwork will have hidden things? I imagine that Disney like scrutinizes artwork way more now for hidden junguses, you know? See, I mean, I don't know. Lorcana seems like it'll probably do all right, at least to start with. There's going to be a bunch of speculators who will pile in and fans and people who want to try it out. So, you know, could be all right. Got a better chance than others. All right, well, you know what? I guess we've talked about the Lorcana stuff, so I'm just going to switch to the normal view now. Boop. There we go. There we go. Now Fibblethip can keep an effective eye on you. I'm more accustomed to this anyways. Don't know what is going on with the internet here today, but it seems to be sketching out only for like mobile devices. The regular internet is behaving normally, but it's just jorking out. It's so annoying. Hampton, just imagine them. How about that? You imagine the Phyrexia pictures in your head, and you can ooh and awe at them. Or go watch some of the Fantasy Geographic lore videos. There's a bunch of fun Phyrexia art there. You can do that. You can do that. I spent enough of today already working on lore and dealing with all that stuff. I'm good on it. I'm good on it for now. I still got to do some wrap up and finish it up tonight anyways to get it ready for tomorrow morning. Takes longer than I'd hoped. So lore videos are time consuming as hell. Cardfather, we don't bust nobody's balls here. This is a friendly, happy place of love and goodness. Dick Forrest, you're using your data. Ah, you dumb bastard. Don't do that. I hate when that happens, man. I hate when I realize that it's just like, oh, I've live streamed on my data before and been like, oh, it's all gone. Like halfway through the live stream, phone's like, you've used all your data for the month. And I'm like, oh no, I just upped my plan yesterday. And I'm right here at home. It's the worst. Moogle, damn right. The lore is awesome. It's great. I'm having fun with it. Thoth, it's better. It's better than a creature version of Anointed Procession. It's an indestructible one as well. Like, it's beefy. It's great. Your data's unlimited. Oh, then who cares? Unlimited breadsticks and unlimited data. That's heaven. What? Trail it. That's right. We don't have unlimited data. It is whack. It's super whack. Canadian mobile plans are you just get butt slammed, dude. They put their thumbs in your cheeks and just stretch your butthole and go, get it. Get it. It's brutal. It's brutal. Like it's such skis. Such skis. And even the ones that, any ones that are like, we do offer unlimited, they give you X number of gigs and then they throttle it to like uselessness. The only thing you can get with it once it gets throttled is like, you can get emails still. It's like, wow, great. Al, I've never had a Cheddar Bay biscuit. Unlimited numbers of them. Ever thought about moving to the US? Nope. Not really. That's all right. I don't need to move there for cheap phone service. That's fine. Everybody I know is here. Canada's good. Plus, moving to the States has some pretty stringent requirements, right? You got to be one of two things. Either, I mean, technically, with the education that I've got like a solid college education in programming, and I did the additional year that allows me to work in management and all these other things, basically enough to qualify for an H-1B visa to work in the US, because the US is like, yo, you can't, like, if you want to go live in the US, you can't just do that as a Canadian, right? Like I used to do work for the US Embassy and help people get visas to go from Canada to the US. And there's a bunch of different kinds of visas. You got visitor visas, you got the H-1B business visa, unless they've changed it, because it's been years, right? But anyways, the way it works is you have to have some kind of skilled labor or trade that they can't like basically the employers in the States can't effectively find the right people to fill the job. So you couldn't be like, yo, hi, I'm a Canadian. I want to go and live in the States. I'm going to get a job working like at the local library or working at McDonald's or like picking up the trash or whatever, anything. It has to be something specialized that other people in the area couldn't fulfill the role of, right? And so then they bring you in. You have to get this visa that allows you to go and live there. So that's one way you can go and live in the States. The other way is to just be stupidly wealthy. If you have a whole bunch of money you're bringing with you, they will welcome you with open arms. They don't want you to be a burden. They don't want you to be a problem. But if you're rich as hell, come on in, son. Otherwise, so I mean, I could move to the States, but it certainly wouldn't have anything to do with me doing YouTube because I ain't no big baller making tons of money doing this. So it would totally have to be, well, I'm going to need to go and get a job in that profession and get an employer over there. But why bother? Like America versus Canada, like America is some amazing. Oh, when I walk over that little borderline, everything's amazing. It's all good. Let me get 4 guns and put them in my nose and yell about freedom. Woo! Yeehaw! Can't wait till the 4th. Boo, boo, boo. You know, like, give me an eagle to fuck. Welcome to America. James P. says, board's too easy tonight. You sound like Nathan yesterday. Well, you lord of it now, son. You lord of it now. I know people who live in America think it's like the best thing ever, but it's legit like, I would say it probably on the scale of things is pretty decent, just like living in Canada is pretty decent. I don't think that there's a huge difference between living in Canada and America. I don't think there's a huge difference between Canadians and Americans, really. I think it's all pretty much same difference. And it's like two brothers trying to pretend they're really different because they wear, I've a red hat, bro. Oh yeah, well guess what? I got orange track pants. Okay then. We're so different, you know? It just feels silly. That's right, Merfolk Bear. There's only one. There's only one. How's this Canada seems better because Burp is in Canada? Well, there's lots of awesome people in America too, bro. I don't know, Chim. I mean, just the fact you say be aiming American, you're sad. Like it's not. You're not convincing me. You're not convincing me. Also, that just sounds like where if your balls grow 3 times larger, I assume you've moved into property that's owned by what? Monsanto previously, and they've cancer-fied all the lands. So the fact that your sack is 3 times as big, that's cancer, bro. Like a tumor can grow your sack super large, but that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Rays, we all bleed the same color. We all, yeah, okay. We all take the same color dumps too. Ain't nobody taking rainbow ones, right? Nobody is that different, you know? I'm different than everybody. Oh yeah, do you take dumps that are rainbows? Nope. Well then I guess not. I guess not. All the stuff that comes out of us is the same colors, guys. That's what unifies us. What up, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? I just mentioned you. You and James P are spirit brothers talking about how easy it's been to get the board. Kenny, nope. That's not how that works. Fruit Loops doesn't do that. That would be a well-known thing and people would say it. The only time you ever have weird colors going on is when like Burger King goes, check it out, we made the spooky burger. What's spooky about it? It's pitch black, bitch. And then you eat it. And the next day, you're just like, it's green and blue in the toilet. Oh, am I dying? Am I dying? And it's like, no, that's just the absurd amount of dyes that Burger King pumped into the food to get you to buy that stupid garbage, you chump motherfucker. I have had Fruit Loops in the last 6 months, and God, do they look sad and sickly now. I remember Fruit Loops being vibrant, beautiful things, and now they taste the same, but they look sickly. They look like if you went through the warp mirror or whatever in Legend of Zelda and you're in the dark world and it's just this weird pale version of like, what is this? And they're all sickly and the color's different because Fruit Loops like, we'll trick parents into thinking it's healthier by making it grosser looking and not as bright, but it still tastes just as insane. Nathan says, yup, needs more competition and more people with names on the box. Indeed. We need the roll to grow. Oh, you guys do the devil to heaven thing a lot. It makes me wonder if sometimes I'm actually in a coma or something. And it'll just be like, what, did you think this was real, bro? Did you think a bunch of people would actually come and listen to the dumb nonsense you say? No, this has all been one of those weird movie-like hallucination things where these were all messages and the 666 and said that was determining whether you were going to heaven or hell. You were in like a weird purgatory. Is this purgatory, guys? Is that the deal? Is it if I call you guys cockbags too much, do I go to hell? Because I'm willing to do it, you fucking cockbags. I'm not afraid of you. I'll go straight to hell to tell you all to eat the entirety of my fucking asshole. How about that? How about that? I ain't afraid of you. I ain't afraid of you demons and angels. Y'all can go fuck yourself. Go ahead. In the future, point to this. This is when he had his break from reality, yelling about angels and demons and how he's not afraid. But I'm not.
I ain't afraid of you fucks. Understand that.
I'll come to your house at night. I'll kiss you right on the fucking mouth. You won't even see it coming because you'll be asleep. You'll be woken up. Did I just get kissed in my sleep? You did. Good day to you. And then I'll be off in the night because I got more fucking people to kiss. Clayton, that's the worst movie concept ever. Congratulations. You've come up with the worst movie ever. What up, Joe? What do you know? Frank and Mary in the 70s. Red. Oh no, error. Red's like the worst, dude. Red's the worst. Because that's like, that's medical calamity. If there's one color you don't want to see, it's red. Green, blue, maybe I need to see the doctor. Red, oh, maybe I need to call the morgue. Oh, I'm leaking red, son. That's the scary one. Red's the scary color. James B says, I don't know, flip that board upside down like Stranger Things. You know, I never really watched that show. Never got into it. We checked it out and then never got any further. James P wants the old reverso. You got it, big boy. You got it. Nathan, I told Carly about that ridiculous Firefly mug. I actually laughed and groaned at how dumb that was. You can't take this chai from me. It's so dumb. All right, James P. You did it. You have reversed the universe. What up, Cinder? You liking the looks of Lorcana? Nice. Nice. Oh, I should tell you guys, yeah, we're going to be, I'm going to be streaming at different times. I'm going to be experimenting with some different stream times. So we're going to be shifting up the, it's not always going to be in the same time frame anymore. I don't know if I'm going to shift it to another time frame and just keep a set time frame, or I'm going to, like, try a number of different ones. But the first one I'm going to try out is starting, like, probably 2 hours earlier than we normally do. So I would say later on this week. Let's think about that. Yeah, most likely it's going to start soon. I'll mention it some more because people won't remember. But yeah, the streams will be a little more randomized. Nathan, all right, I will let you know when we're done. I actually like Firefly. I think it's fun. The intro song didn't do it for me, but I definitely am enjoying the overall show. I loved the whole open the airlock. We got the gun, but we got to shoot it through this helmet setup. That was great. I thought that was a lot of fun. And the buddy who's always ready to kind of like on the verge of mutiny, like Starscream, but not quite like Starscream. There's a bunch of fun stuff. And then the show throws in fun concepts like what's her name? Before she revealed herself to be a traitor or whatever, the little hottie, like, I'm your wife, we're married. And I'm staring at her, I'm like, why does she look so familiar? And then I'm like, yo, is that racked out hottie from Mad Men? And I did a Google search, and I'm like, it is. Wow. She was like, she's been hot forever, yo. Like, ridiculous. That woman is ridiculous. Christina Hendricks. And so, yeah, she's like, I'm your wife. I'll do whatever to please you. And I'm like, there you go. Now you're winning. And Buddy's like getting so angry. Like, I'll trade her off you. I'll give you like all this stuff. It was so amusing to me, right? I found that episode to be quite enjoyable. And I mean, the other chick who plays the companion as well is like super beautiful. It's ridiculous. What up, Namias? How you doing? She comes back later. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it'll be fun. It was way more fun at the beginning, Nathan, when I thought that it was a different scenario. And I could be like, I like this culture. This is dumb. This is good. This is the happy little like wife who wants to make you delicious food and whatever. Not the craziness that comes along with it. I don't want none of that. But the rest of it, yeah. When I love when the preacher like pulls him aside and he's like, there's a special hell waiting for anybody, like if you even touch her, kind of thing. And then later he's like, isn't that special? It's a great show. It's fun. What up, Fisher? How you doing, bro? Traylon, have I heard about what's happening with Wizards and D&D? I have, man. I have. Wizards decided to try and milk D&D for more money, and the D&D players said, eat our sacks. And so Wizards had to be like, yeah, it's good that you told us that. We're glad you said that, because, like, you know how you think you win and beat us? Nuh-uh, bro, because we win, too. We both win. It's a tie, and thanks for tying with us. We're real happy to tie, because, like, the only reason we wanted to do this, for reals, the only reason we want to do this is because of like diversity. And guys, there's people who say mean things about diversity, and we know like we need the power to be able to stop their content. So that's why we were doing this, guys. We were doing this to make the world more inclusive and stop the baddies, okay? But then also, like, we know you guys didn't want us to like take the money from people, so we're not doing that. And then, you know, there's also the whole like, you guys don't want us to own your stuff. And it was never about us owning your stuff, guys. It's totally just, you know, like sometimes we make stuff and other people go, hey, that was my idea. But then we can be like, no, because we made it. And now we can just point at it and go, even if it is your idea, you said this. So now we're just covered. We just want to be covered for when people said like, we didn't make it, but we did, guys. That's why. We were never going to take other people's work and sell it for money. We would never take work that people did for like free and take it and sell it for money. We didn't take that Child of the Nameless novel that Sanderson wrote for us for free, and he basically said, don't sell this, don't sell this. And if you ever do sell it, then you have to like give money to charity or whatever. And then Wizards is just like, okay, we're going to take it away from not make it available for free anymore. Oh, we're going to try and sell it to people. Like, that's the company. That's the company. So, yeah. I mean, they're lying scumbags who turn around to their customers and try and fuck them. And then all in the name of going, it's just to protect you. It's to protect... Hey! Give us 25% of all your money. Oh, that's the other thing people cleared up to me. This is what I was told, and I didn't know this was true. I thought Wizards wanted 25% of the profits from people who made like $1 million or more. They want 25% of the revenue, I'm told. So before, like, oh, did you bring in $1 million? We don't care what your expenses are, how much money you've made. Give us $250,000. Like, that level of insanity, where they're just straight up, give us your money. We don't care what your business, like, it's insane. They're out of their minds. They're out of their minds. Hey, Nathan, I talk in movie theaters. Fuck you. Now, though, the booths are where it's at, bro. I love it. Like, we went to see Black Adam. The movie wasn't good. But the booths were great. You can talk to each other. You don't feel like you're interrupting people. I talk to people when I'm at the movies, but I lean in. Whatever. You know what I mean? You got to be able to say some stuff. Don't talk loudly over other people, except when I'm yelling. Yeah, Wizards is stupid. They're dumb. So greedy. Like, it's insane. It's insane. Kensuke, the early bird special, like, you'll find them. You have a knack. You'll find streams, like, I'll put up a stream that's going to start in like 6 hours. And in a few minutes, somehow you're like, hey, I'm here already. Like, all right, buddy. You've got super stream spidey senses, man. 100%. You, error. Definitely. The usual suspects. David J., you guys find your way there super early. James P., bunch of y'all. Wizards is so stupid right now, man. They're just too greedy, guys. They're too greedy. They're like, we gotta get all this money for Hasbro, because Hasbro's limping along, lost like half their stock value or whatever over the last couple years, so we gotta find somewhere to get the money. And they're just looking at Wizards going, you're the only thing that makes money for us, and we don't care if it destroys the company. We want money now. It's like Hasbro is just dying, and it's like, oh, this is all we have to eat. We'll eat Wizards. It's pretty annoying. James B., it's just spider sense? You can just sense spiders? I can only see them. My spider sense is my sight. I sense a spider with my eyes. Al, early because on your subscription page? Oh yeah, that'll do it. That's a way to make it happen for sure. Man. So much going on. Trying to keep up with all the stuff right now. Everything that's going on with Magic, all the lore. There's 10 different installments of lore. So far I've recorded 8. I still got 2 more to go. My Barks is completely run dry, but I don't have that many, so I'm trying to limit how much I have. Fisher, do I think they'll remove the tribal card type? I don't think they're going to remove it. I think they're going to ignore it. I don't think they'll ever put it on any more cards. At least not for the time being. Not while we live in a society where people will come out and go, the word tribal is offensive. And it's like, can you explain to me what's offensive about being part of a tribe or something? Like, actually, don't even bother to explain it to me. You've entered the realm of crack-headed nonsense. It is the trend of the day to get riled up about everything. And so Wizards, in an abundance of insane caution, just does away with anything that might slightly bother anybody that anybody could get upset about, even in the slightest. So, for that reason, I expect not to see any more tribal action. None. Things change over time, though. Who knows? Wizards of the Coast will blow with the political winds and whatever they think will make them money. So all the stuff that they espouse now, they won't cleave to it, right? So it's the nature of the corporation. They're soulless liars. They used to literally remove black people from Magic art to sell it to China. They're like, yo, this horned turtle card, there's a black person in the artwork, and the Chinese don't like that, so please do us a white version. That's the kind of stuff that Wizards of the Coast did back then, and the company's no different now. For all their pretending to give a shit, they tried to totally nerf that, oh, yo, kill that Chandra Nissa stuff, because we're going to take those planeswalkers over into like the Russian market and stuff like that, and they are like, no about that. So if we want those dollars and China's dollars, we've got to get rid of this thing that we totally believe in. This thing, we believe in it very, very much. It's incredibly important. Get rid of it. Like, it's so empty. It's so empty. Goes, you watch G.I. Joe's Origin Snake Eyes. Oh, bro, I'm sorry you hate yourself. We should get you some counseling. James B., can we please, like, you and Goes are friends. Can we please get him some counseling? Because, like, that's self-harm, bro. Going to see G.I. Joe Origin Snake Eyes is the same as being a cutter, right? That's a cry for help. You have to know better. Of course it's going to be absolute garbage. Hasbro's stupid. They made a movie about Battleship rather than Magic the Gathering. But that's because Wizards of the Coast is so stupid, they couldn't make a good D&D movie. You've got the biggest fantasy property in the known universe, literally, and you can't make a good movie. At least we got Jeremy Irons hamming it up to like the 90th degree. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good in that regard. But a terrible movie. Oh, the Wayans. Oh, the ones Wayans brothers in there. Ugh. Just dreadful. Stopped at the first G.I. Joe movie. I didn't watch any of them. I don't need to see them. Clayton, you liked the Battleship movie? I never watched it. I don't care about submarine movies. Warcraft? Oh, they made a Warcraft movie. I never watched it. I was never really into Warcraft. All right, James P's figured it out. You could get him some hookers. That works. Transformers 18. Are there that many already? You want some Michael Bay action? Battleship is worth watching for campy fun? Yeah, fair enough. It's like, isn't the idea that the aliens come to Earth but they hate water or something like that? And then they land in the water or something? I don't know. I can't say I never watched Transformers movies. I think I've put one or two on and then my brain just zoned out. And I don't remember anything from them. It's like I become insensate. It's like nothing. Never into Warcraft, but you watch any movie with orcs and swords and magic. Hey, fair enough. I mean, magic and like swords and sorcery are definitely big draws for me to get me into something. So I feel you on that. Dragon Raider, you got suckered into watching the Battleship movie? I was thinking about going to the theater to see that Mega movie. We were talking about that before. I still haven't made up my mind. Still on the fence. I did watch The Banshees of Inisherin a couple of nights ago. That is an enjoyable film. Small scale, not a ton of people involved. Great story. Really good. Al, is that one of the new Star Treks with the new Captain Kirk? Battleship, aliens in the water, radar doesn't work. Use a grid of ocean buoys to track their movement. Oh, okay. So they literally actually mimicked the board concept? That's ridiculous. Nathan, you saw it, man. There was certain points where I just wasn't expecting it. Like, I don't think I've ever watched a movie where two people in a small village are walking by each other and you see the one turn and look at the other like, don't say anything. Oh God, no, don't call out to him. Don't say anything. Just do not speak. Oh, please don't let him speak to him. Please do not let him speak to him. You know what I mean? Like, there's just this tension to it where you're just like, oh, like seriously, it's such a simple scene. They're just walking in opposite directions. Like, they're just coming up the road and you're like, oh no, is he going to say something? He can't help himself. Oh. I think I might actually do like a video talking about that. I want to start making videos on other subjects than just magic, because I feel like almost every video, that's what I make. And I even ended up doing like a month of magic videos here. So I'm interested in stretching out other things. I want to do something, when I finish The Boys comics, I want to do something comparing the first 3 seasons of The Boys so far to the comics, because they're massively different. I mean, well, what they did in the comics, you couldn't even do in the show. For some of it, it's wild. Nathan, yeah, that was insane. And like the whole, like ultimately what that guy was doing, his bold statement was for nothing, right? It's like, you don't want to deal with dull stuff. Well, like, you got this grandiose vision of yourself here too, you maniac. Just crazy. I'm thinking about the realities of living in like a small village back in 1932 or 1920, something like that. Every day it's in your mind. What up, Gametronics? Lorcana? Bring the fat to... What do you mean? Bringing the fat presents? It's cool, you got to admit. It's cool that they're going to like show up in local game stores a few weeks before regular stores. I like that. What'd you miss? Oh, this is James P. He likes to pretend he's an edge devil boy. So he likes the 666. James P. What? 5 surprises, Colin. What does that mean? You pulled the island up on Google Maps, wildly isolated back then? I believe it. It definitely had an isolated feel. And it's just so crazy to think about how different the world is now. What up, Nishimoto? Anyone else excited about sorcery? Yeah, can you do it? Or are you just another one of those bullshit Wiccans, bro? You one of those Wiccans where when you tell me you can do sorcery, and then I'm like, show me, and you're like, okay, hold on. I've got this amethyst crystal, and I'm gonna hang it over your door to focus energy, and then we're just gonna like lay this stuff out in a circle. Now hold on, let me burn some sage so we can clear the room, and then we're gonna get some. Hold on, take this piece of paper and write down the name of your enemy, and I need you to focus real hard. Like, are you for real, bro? Don't fuck me around. I've been looking for magic my whole fucking life, dude. My whole life. You got a crystal just for my Barks root beer addiction? Well, take it and cram it all the way up your ass, because I'm happily addicted. I don't need your fucking help, Nathan. All right? All right, Nathan Nishimoto? That's a Nathan Nishimoto. No. Cram a dick right up your butt after that crystal too, bro. That's what I think about that. I don't need your cure. Nathan says, since Google hasn't figured out how to allow me to super chat LLL to beat James with an upside down 777, he's winning so far. Carrie, you think battle cards are instant like cards that can only be cast during the combat phase? That sounds like legit terrible, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound super limited? Like, check it out. We're adding a brand new card type to Magic. What are they? Instants, but with a whole bunch of restrictions. So it's like, what? That's garbage. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's a garbo restriction. You might be right, but I feel like if that's what it is, I'm going to be fucking hella disappointed. Every day. Oh, yeah, that's right. Adam Daly's way less likely to show up here. Putting the disc in addiction. What? Gametronics. What the? What? James P. Oh, the mini brands. I remember those. Yes, yes. They come in those funky little spheres. That's awesome. Dick Forrest, you ready for Frexit All Be One? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I think battle cards are going to be where we finally move into the realm of physically fighting your opponent. Like, I'm going to play a battle card, and then I'm going to punch you in the face. Or there's going to be, you ever watch those slap battles that people do where these thick Russian dudes just slap the dog shit out of each other's faces, just big meaty smacks with their heads whipping back, and you're like, damn. I'm like, man, I feel like if I train, I've got big hands, and we already know I can take blows to the head. So I'm thinking maybe I could compete in that stuff, right? But regardless, there'll be cards like that where you each smack each other as hard as you can in the head. And if you think I'm joking, Wizards is hoping that if we keep smacking each other in the head, we'll be concussed and brain damaged enough to start buying 30th anniversary and their other expensive offerings. Nishimoto, you had a deck from Legends and Top Loaders where you'd throw the cards at people when you attacked? Well, yeah, we used to throw the cards at each other too. We didn't have them in Top Loaders, so man. Just picked up. I remember people whipping cards around, just like firing them around, just whipping them at each other back in the day. But not in Top Loaders. These young guys are stupid. Yo! Let's play games and also brutalize each other. It's like, what? Underneath it all, our dumb animal nature always finds a way to shine through, right? Nathan, you think world enchantment type card with a plane chase type effect? Totally could be. That is one possibility. Don't want guys with anime girl playmats to touch my face. That's it too, bro. They bring their crusty, unwashed bait in hand, and they're just like, they're getting ready to smack you, and you can see the calloused friction skin, the jank just accumulated there with the Cheetos stuff on their fingers, and then just the sadness that's imbued into their skin. Dick Forrest, you're getting free cards on Arena. All you got to do is pay with the crushing garbage of actually playing Arena. You can play all the Arena want you for free. What's the catch? You're playing Arena. It's like all the free kicks in the nuts you want, bro. Hell yeah. I can do this whenever I want, whenever you want. You can load up this buggy cash grab that is antisocial garbage where we'll change things on a whim, but don't worry, it's free. You mean I can eat anything in this dumpster for free? Yeah, but you gotta let a hobo fuck you. But hold on though. I get to eat any of the garbage in here for free. Yeah, but the whole... No, I heard he gets to hump me, but it's free, right? Free? I'll let a hobo impregnate my butt for free dumpster lettuce. That's Arena. Arena is letting a hobo give you a butt baby for dumpster lettuce. Arena's fucking garbage, man. I legit thought about installing it again like a day or two ago. I thought about it. I was like, man, I remember playing Arena and having some fun with it. And yeah, I didn't spend any money on it. But now when I think about it, I just go, why would I do that to myself? Why? Like, I don't hate myself. I don't hate myself. I'm not going to play Arena. There's anything else better to do. Anything. Anything. Fuck Arena. Waste of time. Waste of time. People pumping money into it. That's crazy. Give Wizards... I mean, it's spend your money for your enjoyment, but damn, man. Garbage. Wizards doesn't deserve it. Not for Arena. Arena's a giant skeezy lie. It's fucking gross. It's fucking gross. Most people listening probably play Arena. Yeah, probably. That does. Who fucking cares if everyone listening to me fucking smoked crack and like to fucking put razors up their butts? Doesn't mean that I'm fucking wrong for saying that's terrible. Don't smoke crack. Don't cut your butt with razors. Well, hey man, you got a lot of butt cutters in here. I don't fucking care. Stop cutting your butt, son. That's it. I'll fucking speak truth. I'll speak truth to the masses. Plaid says I'd rather smoke my pubes than play Arena. Dick Forrest, you agree to disagree? Well, good, man. You keep doing what brings you joy. Ultimately, who gives a shit what I say, right? Like, anybody who's like, I'm not going to do something I enjoy because someone on the internet said something. Well, that's your fault, man. You're robbing yourself of joy. I don't give a shit whether you actually play Arena. It's a dumpster fire. I don't care if you fucking play Arena. I don't care if you like to take one of them curling irons and heat it up and grab your dick and fucking put burn marks on it until it looks like a hot dog that's been in a fucking microwave. Doesn't affect my life, right? Bad choices ain't my problem. Nathan says, I grind Arena almost every day to build resources to draft for free. Still agree with Perp. That's the thing, man. I have 7 draft tokens. 250,000 gold, 20,000 gems in Arena, complete sets of a bunch of different sets. Like, my account is loaded to the tits. I got fucking hundreds and hundreds of wild cards, and I can't be bothered. It's literally free magic in abundance. I could hop in and build whatever set I want. I could draft again and again and again for free, and I fucking won't. Because it sucks dick. What would I recommend as a replacement? What, for Arena? I don't know replacement. It's like if I said don't do fucking heroin. And you're like, what should I do as a replacement? You don't need a replacement. Do something else. Do something else. Or play Arena. If it makes you happy. If it's your only way to play Magic, whatever. Nathan says, you want to give me your login, I'll go draft it all and promise to figure out how to insult the opponents for you. You know what? The fact that I haven't let somebody use everything in the account to me is... I'm surprised. Maybe there's a tiny part of me that's like, yo, I'm go ahead and use this one day, but I probably won't. MTGO. I feel like if I'm going to go and play digitally, I would go MTGO. Spam Liliana emotes. Oh... The emote thing. I just muted the emotes. Arena is where it's literally better to just mute your opponents because people can't do the whole, I was going to win. And so I have to, oops, good game, oops, good game, oops. Sell it. Nah. If you're going to sell accounts as well, you need to like set up a like an email account to go with it. All that kind of crap, right? So you can just hand the thing over to the person. You can't just be like, yo, here, sell you my account. I keep the email that it's attached to, though, so I can take it back anytime I want. Yeah, your turn as well. The spamming of stuff is just so tedious. So I shut off the emote so that people could feel like they were like, I'm dead. And it's like, I can't even see it, bro. I can't even see it. People are like rage mongers on there. And I know, because I would get angry playing it too. All the valves that help take out the disappointment and frustration aren't there in Arena. Playing against another human is way more like chill. Even if you're having a bad time and losing, it's way more chill, right? When you're playing online by yourself, if you start to get frustrated, there's not much that's going to take that down. And Wizards banks on that frustration to try and extract money from you. That's part of their business model. They want it to be an unenjoyable experience for you because they get more money that way. That's it. The maximum amount of money from you is all that matters. So if giving you a better time means less money for them, then make you miserable. The game you want to play, oh, you're just not good enough. You just got to keep trying. Just got to buy some more, right? It's crazy. Nathan, you'd rather pay me than Wizards? Hell yeah! I like the sound of that. That's a good investment. And by investment, I keep the money. You're investing in keeping me alive. That's a good investment. I use food to live. That's like a video game tip. So yeah, I used to play Arena every day. I used to play it every day. Got to grind up my resources, got to get my stuff, and I'd build it up and build it up. And then I'm like, I'm not even enjoying myself. I'm just here to like get wailed on by other people or wail on other people for no reward. Like, really. It just felt empty. MTGO is the route I would go. You're a loner, you don't want to go to your shop and try and chit-chat. Nothing wrong with that. Like, if you just want to play Arena, it's fine. It's fine. My problem is I've played the real deal. When you play the real deal Magic and you've got access to that, Arena's not going to cut it. It ain't nothing. Not for me. There's too many issues with it. There's a bunch of people enjoying it, but fewer than there were. I don't give a fuck. I used to talk about Arena regularly in my videos and stuff, and I barely bring it up anymore because I just don't care. Once they did the alchemy stuff, that's when I was like, I'm done. That and the mastery pass skeeziness where it's like they want you to like spend $20 worth of gems to get a mastery pass, and they don't even have the good graces to at the end of the mastery pass season go, okay, you can have all the rewards you paid for. They go, no, you just paid for the ability to log in every day to slog for these rewards. And it's like, why don't I get them at the end of the season? You just don't. It's so skeezy. Because then they can go, well, if you want to complete it, it's only 200 gems a level. You can just pay to complete it, right? Because you don't want to lose those rewards you paid for, but that you don't get. Pay $20 for all these rewards. Oh no, you don't get all those unless you play, and then you got to pay per reward level. You don't want to miss out. It's so just awful. Nathan, yeah, exactly. The drafts and experiences in person are far more memorable. Those are the stories you'll tell your friends. Like the arena drafts it's forgettable. GameTronic says, people who like free-to-play don't value their time. Getting a part-time job and spending part of that to have someone grind your account will be quicker and easier. That makes sense if you have absolutely no fun when it's free-to-play. Like, when I was actually enjoying myself playing Arena, it was great for free-to-play. I was building up all these different resources and having fun. And because I was enjoying myself, it wasn't a waste of my time. But as soon as you're grinding to get the resources and you're not enjoying yourself, you're absolutely right. You're working a job where your pay is digital coins from Wizards of the Coast. And it's a very low pay. It's crazy. It's crazy to sit there and play the game and grind like that if you're hating it. It's not worth it. Carrie, I know you can buy it at the end of the season, but that doesn't fix the issue at all, right? If I buy it at the end of the season, I still have to have leveled up all those levels. That's what I'm saying. Here's how it should work. They should go, you buy the battle pass, you pay them $20 fucking, you're guaranteed every item in there. And here's how it works. You can come and play every day, and it'll unlock on a nice basis. Woo, you got daily rewards. But if you're busy, if you get sick, you got other stuff to do, no worries. You spent $20 on it. Here's all your shit because we're moving on to the next one. So it's like buying a fucking advent calendar. But if you're not there to open the day, you don't get the fucking chocolate. You just don't fucking get it. I buy a $20 advent calendar. I have to open it every day, or the fucking company that made the advent calendar comes and takes my fucking chocolate. And the answer is, Well, you can just make sure that you've opened all the doors and pay at the end or some kind of weird get around. Like, the analogy doesn't work perfectly in comparison to that, but paying at the end is not a fucking solution. I got so pissed off when shit happened to me during the Kaldheim season, and I realized just what a complete fucking scam this was, where they expect you to pay $20 for nothing. For nothing. The only thing you actually get for the $20 is the first level, which is a set of sleeve. No, you don't get this. What is it? Like an animal? It's so insane. You pay $20 for it. You have to log in every fucking day. And you have to like clock wins and shit. You have to accomplish goals. Not just log in every day. Play X amount. Achieve these goals. It's fucking bullshit. It's a ripoff. Most games that have a mastery pass or whatever like that, if you play enough, well, you can earn enough to unlock another one. They don't want you to do that. They fucking constantly whittle down what they give you in there, just trying to give you the least. It's so fucking scummy and insulting. And the fact that they dragged their feet on creating Historic in the first place because they absolutely didn't want you to play anything other than Standard. They were forced to make fucking Historic. And those skeezy cocksuckers behind the scenes all along had fucking planned to take it the fuck away. Because everything they say is a fucking lie. And anything you don't hold in their hand, they will fuck with. And they'll try and take your money, bro. They're fucking scammers and dicks. They're pieces of shit. The people at the top are the worst. And Arena is emblematic of the greed and disdain that Wizards of the Coast has for its customer base. And I find it absolutely fucking disgusting. All right? I fucking despise Arena. I hate it. I hate it. It reminds me of what Magic once was and what it will inevitably become. Right? It only gets worse from here, friends, because there's cocksucking, worthless, no soul having ghouls in charge of the company. And that ain't ever gonna change. Hooray for Lorcana! Alchemy sucks and they stick it everywhere because they have to. They have to. They're so fucking desperate for alchemy to be anything that they go, yo, nobody's playing alchemy. Okay, force everybody into alchemy. What? Make it so that whenever anybody logs in, they're automatically logged into alchemy. So if they click play, they log into the alchemy queue. That way, even if they realize and get out of there, somebody else who wants to play alchemy gets opponents. And we can go, the numbers on alchemy have been increasing. Like telling your fucking customer base is gonna make them play it, you fucking idiot. You can't go to me, hey man, you love playing alchemy. No, I don't, you fucking idiot. It doesn't work that way. You just mislabel the fucking door every time I show up. I want to walk through the standard door. I open it. Oops, we changed it to alchemy. Suck the entirety of my dicks, you fucks. What do you think's going to happen? I'm going to keep logging in and put up with this? No, I'm going to fuck off. And that's what a bunch of people did. So then the greedy dickheads had to go, we're going to sell wildcards directly. $50? And then it got worse. Oh, we're going to sell wildcards directly. $10? Oh, we're creating special booster packs to counteract the fact that it takes so long to get to do the drafts. Why don't you just let us have the drafts early? Well, we don't want you to actually be able to build your collection for free. Fuck you, you greedy pieces of shit. Every single inch, every single nickel, there's nothing for you. They want to fuck you as hard as they can. If they could, they would fucking delete your collection once a month. Boom, it's gone. Oh, don't worry. Here's a tiny little bonus, though. You can buy more. Everything gets taken away to the point where it's special booster pack day. Is it? How much is it? 900 gold. That's not a deal. That's not a deal. People grudgingly buy that. Nobody is like, wow, I'm glad I got to save 100 gold. It goes so far in this economy. They used to sell packs for like 400 or 500 gold, bro. Then 600. Then 700. Then 800. Now 900. Oh, do you want free gems? It's free gem day. It's not free gem day. It's not. Free gem day works like this. Click this button, get free gems. Can you click this button and always get free gems? Nope. Then it's not free gem day. Oh, I clicked this button, I didn't get free gems. Why is that? Well, you have to have 1,500 gold. Oh, well, that's not free gems. Oh, no, but you can, or you could just have some gems already. So I have to already have gems to get these, or more gold than I can earn in a day. But it's only available for this day. It's so fucked, dude. It's so fucked. The whole thing. The whole thing is fucked. Arena's garbage. Just garbage. Anyways, that's enough of that. My job is here. The anti-arena stream has concluded. I'm gonna leave this up to spread the word about the ball sackitude of arena. So, thanks for coming by, my friends. Go watch the lore videos on Fantasy Geographic if you haven't already. What up, Boosh? And yeah, we'll get together tomorrow. Peace out for now. Nathan, I don't want to end the stream here. Magic is wonderful and fun. All right. Talk to Phoenix tomorrow and figure out how to prove me right. All right, I will, buddy. Just to let you know.
That was cathartic. I'm not walking away super raging, all right?
All right, thanks for being here, friends. I'll see you later. I'm dying of rage.